When hiring people, many people and businesses hire with the wrong intention. There's an airline in the United States called Southwest Airline. As it turns out, it is the only profitable airline in all of the United States. Very profitable. And many people will say that they have different reasons for being profitable. They only have one kind of plane, so therefore they only have one type of engineer. The seating is done first come, first serve. There's no assigned seating. So people say that they don't have to have this whole IT department to worry about. But there are many different reasons Southwest Airlines is successful. I think their leadership is very strong, and you can look them up, southwest.com, on the internet. But I believe the number one reason that Southwest is so successful is because of the way they hire. Now, when they first started hiring, they would have flight attendants, they called them stewardesses back then. They would have them give a 1-minute speech in front of dozens of other flight attendants on why they feel they deserve to be the flight attendant that gets hired through this hiring phase. So they would go on stage and they would give a fabulous speech. Now, everyone in the room who was not given the speech, and everyone had a chance to give that same speech, but everyone who was watching obviously thought that all of the eyes of the Southwest management was on the person giving the speech. And everyone in that room who thought that was wrong, because there was a one-way mirror behind the stage. And the one-way mirror had Southwest management looking at who was the most attentive to the speaker. Because everyone else who was not attentive was worrying about their speech, was filing their nails, was doing their makeup, was combing their hair, was ignoring the speaker because they thought the speaker was being listened to by the Southwest management, when in fact there was no one in back watching the speaker. They could care less about the speaker because public speaking skills has nothing to do with being a great flight attendant. Being a flight attendant is being attentive to the person speaking, which is usually someone who clicks the light and the flight attendant attends, that's why they call them an attendant, to that person. So the person most attentive in the room, watching the speaker, cheering them on, being attentive, being excited for them, would be the person who got the job. Southwest Airlines hires for attitude and trains for skill. My company hires for attitude and trains for skill. My clients, I bring on. I hire my clients. My clients don't hire me. And I look for attitude, not skill. My job is to increase their skill. I can't change a bad attitude. I can't train for attitude. They have to come with a good one. I don't hire anyone in my company with a bad attitude because I can't teach that. The easiest way for you to prosper in your business is fire immediately all the unhappy people. If I were to tell you to fire all the unhappy people, as I've told many of my clients, you can take a deep breath and be happy and know that it may be difficult for the first 3 months, but you will be so happy afterwards. And your place will be a happy place to work. Hire for attitude, train for skill. Remember Southwest, because you cannot motivate anyone. They have to be self-motivated. We don't motivate anyone in our company. We only attract pre-motivated people. Hire for attitude, train for skill.